What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the TCG Empire YouTube channel. Today we are going over Trash Deck Thursday. If you're new here, you're not sure what it is. It's where we pair the deck of the week against its worst matchup and see kind of how it fares. So this week we did take a look at Turbo Dark. So we are going to be playing a card that we mentioned on Tech Tuesday, Mewoscarada EX. It has the Bouquet Magic. Once during your turn, you discard a Grass Energy. You can put 3 damage counters on one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. And then for 2 colorless, it does 100 plus 120. If there's already damage on the Pokemon that it's attacking, and it hits for weakness on Darkrai, so this one-shots Darkrai. Now, with moving damage counters, we do have Radiant Alakazam, just so that way we can move damage to the active, since Meowscarada only targets the bench. And then on top of that, we do have Klefki, which is a good starter, just so we can kind of lock Darkrai out of the things it wants to do turn 1. And then we are playing a 1-1 Arc line, just to kind of search for the pieces that we may be missing. It's a lot better than, trying to play Arven and Forest Seal Stone and things like that. So it doesn't use your supporter for the turn, and it means that you can kind of get any 2 cards you want. Then we do have a 2-2 Bibarel line just for some draw. The deck list will be posted right here, but this deck's a lot of fun. I definitely don't see it winning anything big, but if you're wanting to counter Darkrai, this is probably the best way to go about it. We are playing against Zach in today's video. So, yeah, if you guys do enjoy today's video, smash that like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Otherwise, I will catch you guys in tomorrow's episode of Final Standings Friday. Alright, guys, so we are playing Meowscarada against Zach. We're going to see exactly how this goes. Hopefully, we do get to go first. We are playing the 1-1 Arc, so we do have the potential to kind of get things searched, so we will go first. Hopefully we can open VIP Pass and a Klefki, as well as maybe a way to retreat. Let's see what we get. So we do get Klefki, we get Sprigatito, we do get a Grass Energy, so this hand isn't looking too bad. So what we could do, so starting Sprigatito is a little bit annoying, but what we could do, there's no way that you can attack me turn 1, so there is a chance that I could set up the knockout for the following turn, which I think I'm okay with, actually. So I think what we'll do is we'll go VIP Pass, and then we'll go Bidoof and Sprigatito, and then what we can do is next turn we can Ultra Ball an Iono and whatever we top deck, grab the Arc V-Star, use the V-Star, grab Candy Sprigatito, or grab Candy Mewoscarada, attach, use the ability, move with Alakazam, go from there. So, and then play Iono, things like that. So I feel pretty okay with this. I could have attached the DTE, but providing there is some random way that he can get a knockout, I don't think there is, but if there's a will, there's a way. I mean, he could attach 3 and use Dark Void on Darkrai, but think we'll be pretty solid. So we can use Squawk and Seize. He does have to find a way to get 10 energy too, so even with the situation, we're still in a solid spot. And we can kill the Squawk ability and take 2 prizes anyway, and as long as we set up the Mewoscaradas, we should be okay. So there's the Pokestop for a Dark Patch. It gets rid of Moltres and the Dark. If we could top deck Boss, that'd be like amazing. Or if we top deck like Bibarel. We play Super Rod. There's a Research, gets rid of Dark as well as Galarian Moltres. So his board's looking a little scary, but I don't think he's going to be able to take a knockout this turn, and he still has to try and get 7 energies in play next turn. 6 now, which is doable, but he needs to get a lot in the discard. So I think what we'll do, I could Pokestop, and if I do hit something, if I do hit another Ultra Ball, I could be in a super solid spot. I think that's what we'll do. No, because knowing my luck, I'll hit something that I don't want to. So we use the Arc V-Star, and now I'm going to Pokestop just to see if maybe we can get an Ultra Ball or something like that. So we get another Ultra Ball, which is good. So I could actually grab Mewoscarada, draw a bunch of cards, go from there. So, because then I can grab Candy, Bibarel, and dump my whole hand. So yeah, that's what we'll do. So we'll grab the Mewoscarada, and then we'll use the Arceus V-Star, and we can grab the rare Candy, and then we can grab Bibarel just so we can see some more cards, or I can go aggressive and go for a knockout. But I think setting up the Bibarel is probably going to be a lot more beneficial right now, because he still needs a lot of energy in play. So we can go Bibarel, we can go Candy, Sprigatito, and then we can go DTE. We can use Bouquet Magic. So we'll put 30 on a Darkrai, and then we'll just use Alakazam. We'll just move 10 because we still get the knockout, and then we can Bibarel for 5. So we do get Artisan, which can replace his Pokestop, so I'm fine with that. And then we'll use the Artisan, just kind of look through the deck. We can grab Klefki just so that way we have something to maybe pivot into. And then we can Iono, see 6 new cards, take the knockout, go from there. So we do get not the best hand, but it's not the worst by any means. So we'll just hit for the 200. And then getting rid of the Pokestop too means that there's no chance that you can possibly mill. And then if we do hit a Mewoscarada off of the Colress, then we do have the Candy to evolve again. So I think we're in a pretty solid spot right now. And we don't have anything in the Lost Zone, so there is one Sprigatito that's prized, but aside from that, everything else seems pretty okay. So we could get back Dark Patch. He has to try, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he's at 7, there's 8. So we can hit 270 right now. So he's two energy short. And then we can just move the damage off to that Darkrai, or to this one, put 30 here, just so that way all of the Darkrai's are kind of set up. So he hasn't used his V-Star yet, so we could grab the Pokegear or the Dark Patch. So, okay, there's a boss's orders. Alright, interesting. So he chooses to go for the KO on the Radiant Alakazam, which is fine. It's unfortunate, but it's not the end of the world by any means. We do still have access to Clara, so I think what we'll do is we'll just use Bouquet Magic, put 30 here, and then we'll use the Colress, see what we can grab. So we can grab the Mewoscarada, and then we can grab another Colress. We have a Candy in our hand. I think what we can do, we'll just grab the Research just so we can try and maybe dig for Clara and go from there. So we'll Candy the Mewoscarada, and then we can do, let's see, if we do Bouquet Magic again, we could retreat and swing for 10 with Klefki, and depending on what's in his hand, gonna put him in an awkward spot, which doesn't seem that bad. I mean, we are down a DTE, and that'd be down 2, and then there's the third, but providing that, you know, we can kind of make it work, I think think we'll be in an okay spot. Plus, that means with Klefki, it means that he can't use the abilities of Moltres or Radiant Greninja. So we'll just use Joust for 10. Just so that way some damage is placed, and then we can kind of, next turn, hope that he doesn't get boss, things like that. If he bosses, he still needs 2 energy, so. He can use his V-Star too. I don't think he has an escape rope. No, he doesn't have escape rope. So he just hits for 270, which is fine. So we can use the Mewoscarada. So we can promote. And then we can go here. I think what we'll do is we'll energy search. See if there's a DTE left. So we know if we need to go digging or not. And there is one, so. I think what we'll do is we'll just go here. We use the Mewoscarada's ability. And we can do 30 to this Moltres. And then let's see. We'll bench a Klefki and then we'll research. And we do hit boss too, which is good. So there is potential to see some more cards next turn. So what we'll do is we will just use Scratching Nails for 400. And now he's down 2 extra energy, so he needs to try and get 4 in play. So. And if he can't KO, we have the boss, so. And we can just boss, KO, go from there. There's the Dire Flame Wings to attach. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's Star Abyss. There's the Pokegear, which grabs Clara. So if he does end up retreating into this Darkrai and taking a KO, we can look at least 5, maybe 6 cards. We can draw the 1 for turn, and then we also have the Iono to 2, as well as the draw for 3 with Bibarel, so we should be able to find our DTE. And if not, we're not in the worst position, but I think here he's just going to have to kind of swing Fiery Wrath, and then go from there. So we get the 2 grass, so we'll just showcase really quick the essence of the abilities and what this deck can do. Just putting lots of damage counters all over the place. And then we'll use boss. And then we have the 400 hit to hit for 490, take our last 2 prizes. And yeah, Mewoscarada is really good against Darkrai, so if you guys did enjoy today's video, smash that like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Otherwise, I will catch you guys in tomorrow's episode of Final Standings Friday.